Alright. Something light for the morning. Or I should say noon shave. Got the Mac and Jack's dry hop lager one more time. That shit is a smash for the summertime. Alright, what are we using? We're using a sample for Sample Sunday. This one is Union Barbershop from Moon Soaps, and this one is a soap. I found out that they have multiple different soap bases and a cream base. And it wasn't exactly obvious at first when I was searching through their site. But this is an old school barbershop. Even out of this little sample size, I would say it's probably a 6 out of 10. It hits. It hits. So I got some in the bowl here. Yeah, it's nice. Got my Lancaster bowl. We're going to be using the Sawdust Creation Studios / Paragon Boar knot that I have here in the distilled water. I'll just wring that out, give you guys a little look. So there it is. There's the coin. Sawdust Creation Studios. And this one, he named it Plum Crazy. And it's just a nice kind of like plum and crimson mix. Very nice. And then we got ourselves like a nice 25mm boar knot from Paragon Shaving. We're also going to be using the gem Featherweight. I don't see a whole hell of a lot of gem shaves anymore on YouTube, so the same with Schick injectors. So apparently I'm going to keep them alive all by my lonely because I just don't see them anymore. So I'll hold the candle, I guess. We're going to be using the Zingari Man Rescue Potion sample to finish off. And we're going to mix that with Phoenix Shaving Supreme Sandalwood Aftershave Cologne. So, let's get into this shit. But first, a drink. Alright. So I have used Moon Soaps. I used the Amaretto Shave Cream once. I used the Havana Shave Soap once. And now this is going to be my first use of Union. And the other two were really nice. I enjoyed the scents on them, and I also enjoyed the performance on both of them. And of course, I knew about Moon Soaps for quite some time now. I think I saw it like on a West Coast Shaving Daily Shave first, and then I saw some other guys pick it up and do videos with it, but honestly, you don't see them that often. But just recently, David Gonzalez, So Sharp David, featured Moon Soaps, and he really gave them high praise. And since I respect David's opinion, really, I just went out and copped a few to see what they were all about. So, turns out they were really good. I haven't used the Union yet, but the other two were really good. We got a nice little load, but I think we can definitely add more water and keep going. So that's exactly what we'll do. There's been a lot of like new channels popping up and a lot of shout outs going on. So I shouted out Carlitos Shaves yesterday, our Puerto Rican brother. I love his channel. Today, I wanted to shout out Marion The Barbarian. Me and him have been kind of going back and forth the last couple days, and I'm really enjoying the talks we have and the videos he makes. So yeah, definitely check out Marion The Barbarian. He's another one that's just doing it right, and I enjoy his shit. So he just tagged me actually in the candlelight shave video, or candlelit shave video that Ken from Shave 326 started. And if you haven't checked out Marion or Ken at Shave 326, check them both out because I really enjoy all three of their channels. I'm gonna be doing kind of like some of my the majority of the favorite channels that I watch, kind of like CDB did, the like 2 waves or 3 waves of shout outs he did, that just was like a massive shout out video basically. And I think I'm gonna do that as well. Let's go ahead and just wet the face real quick. I think I'm gonna do that as well, because I watch a whole hell of a lot of people, and I think it would be dope to just lay it all out there. So, one thing that I did the other day that was inspired from Ken over at Shave 326. He was doing his candlelit tag video, the original candlelit video. And something he's been saying for a little while now is he's a shaving degenerate. And his level of shave degenerate just keeps growing the further he gets down the rabbit hole of this hobby. And I don't know what clicked, but when he did his candlelit video, look at that shit. When he did his candlelit video, something clicked when he said, you know, tell me how much of a shaving degenerate you guys are. And as soon as he did that, the wheels just started turning. And I kind of did two different kind of like your mama's so fat style jokes in the comments. And I just thought it was funny, and they got a couple likes. And I was thinking we should kind of start that and have some fun with it. Like I'm such a like the kind of setup, or the beginning line will be like, I'm such a shaving degenerate that, and then, you know, the punchline. And I was kind of thinking we should do that and just have some fun with it. And so the 2 that I left on Ken's video, I put, you know, I'm such a shaving degenerate that when I wash my hands, I add water gradually to build the lather. And then I also put, I'm such a shaving degenerate that my beer fridge is full of aftershave. And then I also put, I also thought of today when I was making breakfast, which is another shaving degenerate thing to do, think about shaving while breakfast is cooking. I thought, I'm such a shaving degenerate that I named my children Tallow and Vegan. Guess which is my favorite child? And I just figured we can have some fun with this, just do the kind of setup and punchline. I'm such a shaving degenerate that blah blah blah, you know what I mean? And this was all inspired by Ken at Shave 326. But I just figured we can use his lingo and have some fun with it. So, the Union soap whipped up pretty easily. I added 1 healthy addition of water on top of what the Boar knot already kind of held in itself. And it whipped up pretty damn easily. And I can tell you, I don't know if this is the same soap base as the Havana, but I can tell you it's just as good. It definitely has really good slickness. Really good slickness. And it kind of has that like medium density and cushion, because I kind of find those to be hand in hand. When you get that like weight on your face, the lather carries its own weight. You kind of get that that density, and I feel like that density directly correlates with the amount of cushion a soap has. Because you can have like these voluminous Santa Claus beard, but if it's not dense and it's just kind of airy, is it really cushion? You know what I mean? Are we mistaking that volume for cushion? I feel like the density more so correlates with cushion. All right, let's get some more lather here. We still got plenty in the bowl. I used about half of that sample. Looks good. Looks good. And this is very hydrated. I mean, I can tell by looking at it that it's very hydrated. I wouldn't have wanted to add much more water to it unless I busted out the KitchenAid like a Distorted Edge. Now, I got a couple people who laughed at that KitchenAid joke I made a couple videos back, but I got that from Jason over at JB over at Distorted Edge. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, always respected his opinion on things because he kind of doesn't follow the hype train, and I respect that about him. So if you haven't checked out JB at Distorted Edge either, check out JB at Distorted Edge on top of Marion and Ken and Carlitos. So let's grab another drink here. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty sunny Sunday, which is badass. As of right now, it doesn't feel too hot. I'm not sweating my ass off on camera, so that's good. I did a little bit of experimenting with breakfast this morning. We had some chorizo from the local carniceria, or one of the local carnicerias by me. And I actually cooked up some bacon, chopped it up and threw it in with the chorizo, and then I grabbed a serrano from the garden and chopped that up and threw the serrano pepper in there. And then I had that with some pepper jack cheese and homemade tortillas. And I had myself a spicy breakfast. I think I added just the right amount of bacon too, because I didn't find the bacon to overpower the chorizo or the chorizo overpower the bacon. It just kind of melded together really well. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the gem Featherweight, but it's a real comfortable razor in the hand. It's light, obviously it's in the name, Featherweight. It's really light. I think it looks attractive. I think it's a good looking razor. And kind of has like a just below medium shave. Somewhat mild. But I think if you know your beard growth pretty well, your beard map, your technique is on, I think you could get a BBS shave no problem. Like I just did. I had definitely had to do a little bit more work around the Adam's apple, which is where I kind of have a swirl. But feels like I got it, so we'll go ahead and rinse off and get started on this post. So yeah, definitely check out those guys that I mentioned. I'm going to put them in the description of the YouTube video as always. And then also, hit me up with some of your best "I'm such a shaving degenerate" jokes. And spread that around, because I think that'll be just good fun. And you don't have to give any credit to me. Just give the credit to Ken, because that's what really inspired the whole thing anyways. So I'm going to have fun thinking of more, and I think everybody else will get some enjoyment out of it too. So, alright. We got our peasant hand towel from the local grocery store, or the supermarket I should say. The Lancaster towel is in the wash. And we had ourselves a drama-free, irritation-free shave with the Featherweight and Union soaps. So, nothing to bitch about today. That's a good barbershop Sunday, sample Sunday. Which is something I don't do every Sunday, but it's funny, I think about sample Sunday, and Sunday rolls around and I use something else. But I have plenty of samples that I could utilize. Plenty of samples, so might as well. Get the soap out of the beard. Do you guys know if YouTube saves your videos like indefinitely so long as your channel is like open and active? Because the like storage space in my phone is like filling up, and I'm wondering, like, am I free to delete those videos without YouTube like not having that backup? You know, do you understand what I mean? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if YouTube saves them indefinitely, even if you delete the original video on your device. Alright, so we're going to be doing a mixture of the Zingari Man Rescue Potion sample and the Phoenix Artisan Accouterments, PAA, Supreme Sandalwood. So let's just get this off. I've already used one half. We're going to kill it and use the other half. So we'll just get that right into the hand there. Set the vial aside. And what I should have done was open the rescue potion first. We'll get a couple drops of rescue potion in there. Alright, we'll mix it together. Some ran down the back side of my hand, so I'm going to try to get that incorporated. And this Supreme Sandalwood smells pretty damn good as well. I don't have very many like sandalwood forward scents, but this one here is it's kind of like a mix between like a strong woody sandalwood and a smooth creamy sandalwood, and together they kind of meet somewhere in the middle, and it's very nice. Very nice. It's obviously not a barbershop scent, but I think it complements it just fine. Alright. So, and combined with that Zingari Man Rescue Potion, a couple drops of that, It actually, I didn't notice any burn whatsoever, which is a good thing, I suppose. I mean, considering that PAA is like an alcohol-based splash and people usually get a burn out of it, when you mix it with that rescue potion, it tones that down, and if you had a good shave, it tones that down even further for you crybabies that can't handle a little bit of sting. So, cheers, crybabies. Alright. Moon Soap's Union Shave Soap. Pretty damn good smelling. Old school barbershop, you know. It's got the oak moss, it's got the sandalwood, a little bit of citrus. You know, old school barbershop, traditional barbershop. It fits the bill. It smells fantastic. We got the Lancaster bowl, the Sawdust Creation Studios brush with the Paragon Shaving Boar. Helped me make a great lather. My very comfortable gem style Featherweight Razor, an excellent example of the product. I think it looks good, I think it feels good, and I know that it shaves good. Then we also used the Rescue Potion and Supreme Sandalwood. So there we go. That was our sample Sunday shave. Check out Marion, check out Carlitos, check out Ken, and check out... Who else did I mention? God damn it. Anyways, it'll be in the description. Alright, and then Shaving Degenerate jokes. Let me know what you got. Alright. I'm out of here, guys. Cheers.